In some places, there are still people and tribes, but not here, my friends. Here, we have states. A state. What is that? Listen carefully. For now, I'll tell you the truth about the death of people. A state is the coldest of all cold monsters. And here's the lie that comes out of its mouth. I, the state, and the people. That's a lie. It's the creators who formed people, who gave them faith and love, and by doing so, served life, but it's the destroyers who set traps for the many and call it the state. They hang a sword and countless desires over them. Where people still exist, the state is misunderstood. It's hated, seen as an evil eye, a sin against laws and customs. Here's a sign I give you. Every people speaks its own language of good and evil, and its neighbor doesn't understand it. They create their own laws and customs. But the state speaks in all languages of good and evil, and in whatever it says, it lies. Everything it has, it's stolen. Everything about it is false. It bites with stolen teeth. Its bite is deceitful. Even its guts are false. A confusion of good and evil. That's the state's language. This is a sign of the state, the will to death. It calls to those who preach death. There are too many people born, and the state was created for these extra, unnecessary ones. Look at how it lures them in, the many too many. See how it swallows them, chews them, and spits them out again. Nothing on earth is greater than I. I am the guiding hand of God. The monster roars. And it's not just the gullible who fall to their knees. Oh, even in your ears, you great souls, it whispers its gloomy lies. It knows how to find the rich hearts that are eager to give. Yes, it finds you too, you who fought against the old gods. You've grown tired of the struggle, and now your weariness serves the new idol. The new idol surrounds itself with heroes and honorable people. It loves to bask in the light of good consciences, this cold monster. It will give you everything if you worship it, this new idol. It buys the shine of your virtue and the pride in your eyes. It seeks to seduce the many too many through you. Yes, a diabolical trick has been created here. A death horse adorned with divine honors. Yes, a mass death disguised as life has been invented here. A welcome gift to all preachers of death. The state, I call it, is where everyone drinks poison, the good and the bad. The state is where everyone loses themselves, the good and the bad. The state is where the slow suicide of everyone is called life. Just look at these superfluous ones. They steal the work of inventors and the treasures of the wise. They call their theft culture, but everything they touch turns into sickness and misery. Just look at them. They're always sick. They vomit up their bitterness and call it the news. They devour each other and can't even digest themselves. Just look at them. They gain wealth and become poorer for it. They seek power, but more than anything, they seek money, the ultimate lever of power. These helpless ones, watch them climb over each other, like agile apes. They clamber over one another and scurry into the mud and the abyss. They all strive for the throne. It's their madness. As if happiness sat on the throne. Often, filth sits on the throne, and often the throne sits on filth. They all seem like madmen to me, like scrambling apes, too eager for their own good. Their idol smells foul to me, this cold monster, and so do these worshippers. My friends, will you suffocate in the fumes of their cravings and greed? Better to break a window and leap into the fresh air. Avoid the bad odor. Stay away from the idolatry of the unnecessary. Avoid the stench. Stay away from the fumes of these human sacrifices. The earth is still open for great souls. There are still many quiet places for those who are alone or in pairs, places where the air smells of peaceful seas. A free life is still open for great souls. Truly, those who own little are less possessed by what they own. Blessed is the simple life. There, where the state ends, that's where the person who isn't superfluous begins. That's where the song of the necessary one starts, the irreplaceable melody. There, where the state ends. Look there, my friends. Don't you see it? The rainbow and the bridges to the Superman? Thus spoke Zarathustra.